up, everybody? I'm Dominique.
And I am Brandy, and we are your hosts of Hey Fave, the weekly podcast where two best friends get together and talk about everything and nothing at the same time. What's up?
Hola, people. I hope you're well.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm sweating. Okay. It's hot. If I look glistening on this here camera, just ignore. Just know that I'm greased up, fresh, and highly favored.
Oh, okay.
Oh my goodness.
Greased up and highly favored.
Put
it on a shirt.
Yo, yes. Highly, not ashy on today. Okay? What's going on with you? You good.
I am.
Y'all, we just had her birthday.
We did. We just celebrated my birthday.
Celebrated her birthday.
That was fun.
Happy belated.
Thank you.
Went to the skating rink.
We did.
And I need to exercise. Everybody was hurting.
Listen,
I know I was. Jesus.
I probably skate the most regularly out of everyone that was there. But I haven't skated in about a month. And I also don't think I've really worked my legs in a few weeks. And
my goodness.
So my calves are a little tender. They were really tight yesterday.
Look.
But yeah. And I was prepared for my quads to be sore. Because, my calves let me know.
I never feel them. I feel it usually in my shin. I didn't feel nothing in my shin. Okay? It was all feet and knee.
Don't we sound old? Bless our hearts.
Look. Y'all take care of yourselves.
But it was absolutely fun. We had the rink to ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer it with as little people as possible. So that was great.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Thank you to everybody that showed up.
Yay.
Came and celebrated. We skated and then we had a cookout here at the house.
Yes.
Yeah. It was a good time.
Fun.
Yeah. So it was good.
Funzos.
Happy birthday, yay.
Happy birthday to you. It's your birthday.
Gracie's going. No, it was cool. It was fun. So, yeah.
Yay. Glad you enjoyed your birthday. Yes.
Everybody had fun.
Mm-hmm.
And stuff.
We did. What we got going on today?
What do we have going on? So after
we
celebrated my birthday, I was caught up on Harlem. I had seen, I had already done my rewatch to prepare for the last season and watched the last season. But Brandy was behind.
I was.
So that's what we did. We just sat and watched Harlem.
Mm-hmm.
And
I have complaints, but go ahead.
I'm about to say. So how did you feel about the show overall?
First of all, I don't like that it's not coming back.
Oh, absolutely. I hate that.
Second of all, okay, I wish they would have casted somebody else for
Angie.
For Angie to be her significant other. Mm-hmm. And I don't know the relationship between Megan Good. I don't know. I forgot Camille and
Ian.
Them two. All 3 seasons. It was 3 seasons, right?
Correct.
Just irritated me because they kept putting themselves in a bad predicament. So bad situation. So. Yeah, it was a couple things that irritated me. But overall, it's a great show.
I agree. I love it.
It is a great show.
I am upset that they canceled it. Amazon canceled it.
Get y'all life together.
I feel like I mentioned it on another episode. We were talking about shows that got canceled. I hope she shops it and another network picks it up because it absolutely can keep going.
It sure can.
Right. Even the way she tied up everybody's storylines, that's fine. Just pick up where you left off and let us. I think the show should and could keep going.
Go on for a while.
Absolutely. So If you haven't seen Harlem, it's about 4 women in Harlem.
Mm-hmm.
You would say it's like our modern day Black Sex in the City.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
It gives you those vibes.
Yeah.
New York. They were in Manhattan.
I think so.
They were like more in the city.
Yeah.
These are the brown people in Harlem. All doing good things with their lives and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, very stylish too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So if you haven't seen it, it's on Amazon. They canceled it, but they didn't take it off, thankfully. So go watch it. Run up them numbers. So maybe they'll be like, we was tripping.
Well, shoot, we ran up the numbers on Lovecraft.
Oh, true.
And they still like, no. And I'm
You
just
right.
like, y'all are stupid.
You right.
Why take away something that you got eyes on? You got an audience. You got views.
I think that just got too black for them. That for Lovecraft. I think that's what happened.
Well, y'all gonna have to suck it up.
Especially,
because
now I don't know if it's true, but the script for the next season and the way she was redoing the map,
it was about to be.
I feel like some people would not have liked it.
Oh well, darn it! Look, if we gotta get over it, y'all gotta get over it. Like dang.
But yeah. So let's go through the characters.
Yes.
Spoiler alert if you haven't watched it.
Yeah, you should have.
We're gonna be talking about stuff
I can't say
that happened in the show. So if you want to watch it and don't want spoilers, this is your
turn this off.
This episode, just come back at the business spotlight.
Right. At the end of the episode.
Okay. Okay, but the characters: Camille,
yes,
Quinn, Angie, and Ty.
Yes.
Ty has her own app, her own business. She's the businesswoman boss out of the group. Angie is the entertainer, the big personality. Like her goal is to be an actress and a singer. Camille is a teacher, professor at Columbia, and then later she leaves.
A writer.
Yeah, that's what else she does. A writer. And then Quinn, she also has her own business.
She's a fashion stylist.
A designer. And then she later becomes a stylist. And she has her own boutique and all of that. She's the rich friend. She comes from money, but she also works and has her own.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's also the friend out of the group. They kind of just expect her to have it together.
Yeah. She was friends to everybody.
Absolutely. I think she was a good friend
there for everybody.
I don't think they always reciprocated. They kind of left her hanging, especially, and it showed. She had her storyline where she kind of went through the depression and all of that. Yeah. It caught up with her.
Yeah.
Her and Angie out of the crew seemed like they were the closest to each other.
Yeah.
Camille, was everything always about her? Was she whiny? Or just not all the time, or just sometimes?
I think everything was about her because she kept putting herself in a situation where they always had to talk about it or speak about it.
Gotcha.
Like, come on.
It seemed like her and Ian stuff always took precedence over everybody else's.
Yes.
Because they all had stuff going on.
My goodness.
Yeah. Camille and Ian were together before the show started, and then so the show starts, they're not together.
Yes.
But they see each other. He had left Harlem, but he popped back up.
Was he a chef or something?
Yes.
Okay.
So they were supposed to go to Paris together. Day of, she decides she's not going.
Yes. Go to Paris for a job, chef.
He was going to go cook.
As a chef, yeah.
So that is the Ian, and then he comes back to Harlem. He's actually engaged to be married. They run into each other. They decide that they still love each other. They get back together and ruin the wedding.
The fiance catch them kissing.
Correct.
The night before the wedding.
And then they didn't even say nothing. They had like it didn't even happen.
Yeah, absolutely not.
She almost pretended like she didn't saw it. And then she's like, no, I can't just act like I didn't just. But she saw them before. They kissed before that when they saw each other at that party. And I think she caught the tail end. Like, she wasn't sure. She didn't. But she saw something.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, they was out here playing. Out there. Yeah. So, they end up together.
Camille and Ian
end up together.
He broke off his marriage.
Engagement. They end up not getting married.
After paying for everything. Gosh. If I was that auntie, I'd be so mad.
So the ex-fiance, her parents was like, you gonna run us our money. So they had Ian. That's why the auntie had to write that check.
Girl, I missed that.
Yeah, because they wanted Ian. He was like, you gonna run us our money. And Ian ain't have it.
As they should, because you shouldn't have been doing stupid stuff.
He was trying to figure out like how to pay it. And then auntie didn't want his parents to have to even deal with that. So she cut the check. So I think he even like brought up maybe mortgaging their house, like getting a second mortgage or whatever to pay for it.
Yeah.
And auntie was like, no, I got this. Don't do nothing dumb like this ever again.
Like what?
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah. So that's them. They end up together. They're trying the thing. They're redoing. They're good for a good minute.
Mm-hmm.
And then turns out she may not be able to have kids. She's not sure she wants kids. He really wants to be a father. So they break up again.
The thing that's irritating me is she didn't know for sure.
Yeah, she wasn't sure.
If she could not have kids, like, for real.
Yeah. The doctor told her there was a 5% chance. There was like a less than 5% chance that she could.
Yeah.
So there was still a chance. It was just a very small chance. But then but on top of that, that's when she also decided, I'm not sure I even actually want to have kids.
Oh my gosh, these are the things.
So then that's when he was like, but I can't see me not being a dad. So then they decided if she don't want him, he want him. That's a deal breaker. They broke up. So that's the back and forth, and it's like back and forth with Camille and Ian through all 3 episodes.
I'm thinking that second breakup was necessary, because if he want to have kids and she don't, that was okay.
Yes,
Yeah, I need you to know for sure if you can't have kids, though.
I mean,
she said less than 5%, but then she said she wasn't sure she want to have.
I think that was the main thing. I think if it was I might not be able to.
Yeah,
we handle and deal with that. But I don't even want them. So then it's like, well, what? But I do. So then
that was a necessary breakup.
The first one is the one that seems like it might have not, because she thought maybe she lose herself and it would be all about him and she wouldn't be able to grow in her career and all of that. She was making this huge change solely for his dream. What about her dream? So she stayed in New York. He went to Paris.
And the thing is, she didn't really grow still until close to the end. So all them years wasted. You could have had a fresh mindset or something in Paris and writing and all of that. But she even quit her job at Columbia.
She did quit at Columbia because they wouldn't give her tenure. Because she was staying, waiting for the tenure position, and she was about to get passed up for it again. So she was like, so you know what, I'm going to go on and tap out and see where I need to be.
I know, but it's like, okay.
So that's them. That's Camille and Ian. Mm-hmm. Quinn, she worked. She really just wants to find her person. Yes. That was her character throughout the thing. Yeah. She got her feelings hurt by... Was she dating a dude in the first season? Or was she just looking for a man? And then, did she get her feelings hurt?
I think she was just dating.
Okay.
I think she was just dating, and that didn't work out.
She ends up with a chick.
Yeah, she tries other things, and
got her feelings hurt there.
Yeah.
She met another man in the last season. It was going well.
That was...
And then it wasn't. We're going to talk more about that.
Oh.
We're trying to just give you an overview of the characters, their stuff. Yeah, but
didn't work out
business ends up. It's like she was a struggling fashion designer at first in the beginning because her mom was always like, why don't you just, take our money?
Her mom is Whitley from
Different World. Yes. Jasmine Guy, shout out to her. She did a very horrible accent. I did not like the direction they decided to go with that. I was never a fan of that. Her character was fine. I just like, why did they make this choice?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because Grace Byers, who plays Quinn, is actually partially like Trinidadian or something.
Is that why they was like?
So I'm like, but because every once in a while you would hear it come out of her.
Yeah.
Hers was real.
Yeah. But Lord,
I don't know if it's Trinidad. She's one of the islands. She is partially Caribbean, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Her dad was Rick Fox. But yeah, so she was the wealthy one. Started off a little shaky in business, but towards the end, so that is what works out for her. Her boutique is going well. Mm-hmm. She is a stylist now.
She runs back into the female that she was talking to before.
Oh, she does.
So I guess that was rekindled.
We didn't get to see that.
Yeah,
she does doing the solo parenting. She's going on a journey. She's starting the process to become a mother on her own. Mm-hmm. That is where we left her, and she ran into her ex-girlfriend at that.
Yeah.
But we didn't get a wrap up on that.
I'm sorry. Sometimes female.
You know, I know. It doesn't bother me, but it does bother some people.
Female, sorry, y'all.
Angie, struggling actress.
She was the life of the party.
Absolutely.
I loved her.
The whole time. Yeah, she was my favorite.
I loved her.
Super fun, big personality, but she's definitely struggling actress. She was sleeping on Quinn's couch the first little bit. Mm-hmm. But then things finally take off for her. She gets in a stage play. Mm-hmm. She was actually not really looking to be married or anything.
She just wanted to.
She was actually having the time of her life. So she did her thing. Then she met a man. They got engaged.
I don't like it.
They ultimately end up separating, but I think it's for the better.
Let me tell y'all something. Y'all could have casted her a better. I'm so sorry, but y'all could have casted her another man. Mm-hmm. All the man that she ran through throughout the seasons, y'all couldn't just choose one. And what was the hairpiece about? Why y'all put that on?
Was it a piece or was that his hair?
I hope that wasn't his hair.
I just thought he made terrible hair choices.
He could have did a low cut and been just fine.
Yeah.
I hope that.
If y'all seen it, y'all know what we're talking about. His hair was terrible. Michael's hair was terrible. But yeah.
Don't do her like that again. If y'all come back.
But she ends up getting the career she's dreamed of all this time. That's how we end.
Musicals. Broadway.
She did the local play, and then the
Lee.
Producer, Marcus Lee. Malcolm Lee.
He's an actual producer, director.
Offered her a role in a movie. Yeah. A big movie, like with Idris Elba. So she ends up on top career-wise. She broke things off romantically. Ty.
And it was only because he was...
Yeah.
He wanted it to be all about him.
So, yes. Should we talk about Ty first and then circle back to Angie and Michael?
Yes.
Okay. Ty had her own app, own business. Or did she launch the app in season 1? She had a job at first and then she quit and started her own business.
Yeah, girl.
Maybe. Either way, she has her own. She ends up with her own business, and it's doing well. Boom. She was also out there, not necessarily looking for a girlfriend.
She's a lesbian, so she was just free.
She wasn't trying to. She was out there having fun. She had developed a bit of a reputation for kind of, in and out.
Literally.
No long term. All right, we done. See you later or never.
Yes.
Type sitch. But then, as she's grown and gone on, she decided like she didn't really want to be like that no more. So, she was working on being a better person. Oh, we had an ex-husband pop up that she never divorced.
Yes.
That was a thing.
Yeah.
But they ended up working that out. She got divorced. By the end, am I skipping anything? Not really. She had a business. She started a new app.
Yeah.
That happened.
We did find out that she just left her family.
She never came out. She hadn't been back to Georgia since she left. She just woke up, she did have breakfast because the girl asked her, like, when's the last time you spoke to your parents or saw your parents? She was like, that morning at breakfast. And then she left and never came back because she didn't want to come out. So instead of coming out, she just ditched her family and started a whole new life.
Yeah. But see, those issues became issues in her life
that showed up
now.
in everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. But she ends off, she proposed, so she ends up engaged
with Snowfall chick
Gail Bean. That's her real name. I can't even remember.
Wanda
was her character on Snowfall.
Y'all haven't seen Snowfall.
Go on and watch it. Yeah. So, but she ends up business doing well. She done launched the second app. She's got the funding for that. All of that's going well. Now she's got her girl.
And she's finally doing right.
Yeah. So I think they all end up with some highs. Oh, we didn't. Camille and Ian end up getting married and having a baby. Yeah. Having a baby, then getting married. Yeah. While he was with another girl when they found out when Camille was pregnant. After they had decided to be broke up.
The breakup second time.
They never stopped linking up.
Yeah. They were like, well, let's just do the do.
They were broke up.
We're single.
But, yeah. So yes, that is everybody. That's the overview. Mm-hmm. Tie-dye. Mm-hmm. Go watch the show. Even though we've given you the summary, we told you where they started and ended. It's still, you want to see the in-betweens and how, because we did leave out.
Yeah.
Like, we left out a lot of stuff with Ty.
Yes.
We left out, like, how did Camille even get to the discovering the 5% chance of not having
kids? Yeah.
So yeah, we left out a bunch of all the dudes Angie run through. Mm-hmm. Quinn's, highs and lows. Yeah. So how Quinn ends up being a stylist. Like, yeah, we skipped a bunch. So we just gave you an overview. Go watch the show.
Yeah, y'all know all the characters.
We just needed to give you that. So when we start talking about different events, you have some kind of backing. All right. So Angie and Michael. At first I did like them together. Before they were ever engaged. Not visually. I'm just talking about, like, when they were dating, he was good to her.
I think it was visually for me.
That was like not aesthetically.
So it just all automatically just turned me off from the whole relationship. So I was just kind of like, no.
Before they got engaged, he was very sweet. He was like, he accepted her. She was the ratchet hood-ish. She wasn't even, well, no, she had, like, they met at a party. They stole a bottle of liquor from the bar and went and, like, sat in the park and drank it. Like, that's how they met. Like, that was, and then it's like he, he got a kick out of her quirks and her fun.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. So it was good. He accepted it. He was sweet. Mm-hmm. He supported her. All that. They get engaged. And it's like it kind of switched. It's like now he's just tolerating her, but he also kind of hopes she tones it down.
Yeah.
And it's like he's doing all he can pretty much to get her to tone it down.
Yeah. He's a real estate agent.
That's what he is.
Luxury real estate agent.
That makes sense. He had money. And he kind of tried to use that to control her or manipulate the sense. It's like he didn't like the role. She was playing... She was in a play that was supposed to be the musical version of Girls Trip. And, Tiffany Haddish's character, that's who Angie was playing. And we know how Tiffany Haddish was in Girls Trip. Mm-hmm. He pretty much didn't like...
He felt like she was, like, lowering herself to, like, not so good parts. Like, she needed a bigger role or...
But I think he just didn't like the content of the role. Like, she had the I got drugs in my booty song. He was like, you just gonna be up there singing about having drugs, and you're like, and it's like stuff like that. And he's like, and then he's like, everything is just it became all about Girls Trip. It's all about your play, blah blah blah. Like, he felt, which could be a valid feeling, absolutely. But it seems like they were both only focused on, I won't say worried about, only focused on
themselves.
Yeah, and what they had going on. Mm-hmm. But he felt like her attention and she should be worried about making sure he was cool. Mm-hmm. Like, that should be her main. So he was even like, you don't even have to do this. Just take my card. Like, he really didn't want her to do that play. Yeah, like, so it's like, yeah, so you can just stop doing this stuff that I'm not a fan of. Here, I'll take care of you.
Not a fan of y'all.
Okay. But yeah, so it was kind of a selfish, he got real selfish, because even he was like, once he found out about like Camille, them having the kid and stuff, he's like, well, we shouldn't be too far behind. So it's like he had a vision, which is fine. He had a visual and a vision in mind, but it seems like he didn't really consult Angie or her feelings about like.
There was a couple times where they didn't consult each other.
Also that.
Communication was just missing in this show.
Yeah.
It was missing.
Yeah.
It was missing.
But that's why I didn't like them together. He got real controlling, real selfish, real self-centered. Yes, she absolutely could. There were some things she could have done better. Mm-hmm. So we're not just all bad, Michael. Angie did nothing wrong. No. Angie should have done better also. But overall, seeing like those personality traits, they didn't need to get married, no way. So that's them.
I'm stuck on the $50,000 venue.
She
deposit.
She put a deposit. So even like that, it's like she wants this huge grand wedding, and he's like, no, how about we just do? Can we just go to the courthouse?
And it was because of what?
And he was like, yeah, his family is not as supportive and present, so he was like, they probably won't even come. So if we have this big venue and you invite all your friends and then there's nobody there for me, I'll just be constantly reminding how my family didn't show up for me.
Yeah.
Type situation, which is why. So he didn't want a big venue because he'd be reminded the whole time that his family didn't show up. And all her people did. But her putting the deposit down on that venue on his card.
She knew that number by heart.
When she knew he didn't even want that was a little. I know my card number by heart.
I
don't. Yeah, so like stuff like that. But like even personality wise, just like that, she wants this big show production, and he's like, "Can we not?" And it's like they didn't ever really get to a middle point.
Like I'm wondering if you saw her like this as this big personality.
Facts.
Why did you think she was gonna tone that down?
I don't.
You can just go talk to a woman who was already just not like that.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah. That's what confused me, because I'm like, she's been this way from the beginning.
Yeah.
Why all of a sudden? But that goes like when people have this idea of like, when I get married, my wife will be, my husband will do. No. So they think, oh, well, now that we're getting married, this is gonna change.
It's just gonna turn off automatically. No, it don't work like that. Gradually, but not completely turn off.
But like that's a whole personality shift he was asking for.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Sure, certain traits you could, but also that comes with a conversation. Like, you be like, well, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I expect.
Yeah.
Is this something you can fit in?
Yeah.
Are you willing to?
Exactly.
And then if not, don't be wasting each other's time. Get them out of there.
Conversation didn't come up, so there were issues.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, so we talked about Camille and Ian.
Yes.
So how they ended up together. You know, they ran into each other. They linked up. Well, they kissed at a party. Then they didn't see each other. Quinn was doing his fiance's dress.
Yes.
So they end up at the venue the night before at the rehearsal dinner or something. Quinn went to drop off the dress. Camille went with her. She runs into Ian, confesses her love to him. He's like, hey, yo, I still love you too. And they kiss again. But he's also like, now what am I supposed to do? I'm getting married. Fiance saw it. They did not get married, as they shouldn't have. My question is there ever an appropriate time to, absolutely not the day before a wedding, but is there ever an appropriate time if somebody has some lingering feelings that they get to confess those? Or should you just keep them to yourself?
I feel like because the first time when they were together and he wanted her to go with him to Paris, like, I could see if she was already on the up and up in Harlem with her writing and her career.
She had a job. She thought she was headed to a 10-year position. Would that have excused her crashing his sitch, though?
No. What I'm saying what I'm saying is, when he wanted to be with her in the first place and she broke it off and she didn't want to go with him, leave that man alone.
Okay.
Period. Leave him alone. I don't care how much you love Miss. Leave him alone. Okay? He came back, whatever. He's now engaged. Whatever you see him. Y'all still haven't. When y'all saw each other at that party and y'all were doing that, and y'all both knew, everything should have been deaded right there. With him, with his fiance.
Oh, okay. So they should have made their confessions then.
Yeah, once you seen it, I still got feelings. Yeah. Oh, shoots. Oh, these serious feelings. Because he ain't kissing nobody. It ain't serious.
Some people
just be out here. But I'm just saying, they confessed their love to each other. And you should have broke it off then, but you didn't. You thought you can continue going on along with it and get married to your fiance because y'all already in too deep. And it's like, you must not be in too deep if you confessing your love to your ex. But Camille definitely should have just left him alone.
Leave that man alone.
Leave him alone.
Got you.
You cut it off in the beginning, so leave him alone.
Deal with your choices. I agree. But I'm just saying, okay, yeah. So in their case, absolutely, she should not have blown that man's life up. Sure, he had a part in it because he accepted the blow up and went along with it. But yes, they both should have minded their business.
Exactly. I don't think there's any appropriate time.
That's my question. Is there an appropriate time ever in any situation because even like sometimes it'd be friends, people that were just friends, or like somebody was in a friend zone and they're watching their friend about to get married and they were like, but hey, no, it should be me. I've always loved you.
No, that's selfish.
Is there ever a time when someone should make their feelings known?
No, especially if that person is already moved on and have their relationship going. You should not just come in and be like, okay, you know what? I love you. So I don't care. That's what it should have been from him is, that's great. I have love for you, but I'm married. I'm getting married. I have a fiance that I care deeply about. And it was good seeing you. And I'm so sorry. Even if you have like you love this. Like, no, you've moved on. That's how stuff is.
So that makes me wonder, did he really move on though? Because the way he fell so quick back to that, I'm like,
so no.
So like he shouldn't have been marrying that lady anyway.
No. And like I said, once you saw that and felt that, you should have been calling that engagement off. Period. Okay? Don't drag that lady along. That's a lot of money. And
then her feelings also end up hurt in the process. You done blown this. You also blew this lady's life up too. Not just he is
embarrassed and all.
Yeah. Everybody's in town and yeah. I agree. I do think if nobody's engaged, let's just say you run into somebody
and y'all just sing.
If no one's attached to anyone.
Yeah.
But if someone's attached, you mind your business because you had your chance. Catch them in between.
Yeah.
Attachments.
Yeah. Basically.
Okay. Other than them, I've thought of some other examples. So this was at least the day before the wedding. These two happened at the wedding. Dwayne and Whitley, that was the please baby please scene. He's walking down the aisle while she's at the aisle.
Now I forgot what happened before then. Because I don't remember the episode, but I do remember that part.
But still, so it's like
I don't just remember how they broke it off or weren't together anymore.
But even still though, either way, there was some unresolved stuffs, and he just decided wedding time.
Coming to your wedding, and say this.
And the same thing happened with Nikki and Professor Ogilvy on the Parkers. And Nikki was obsessed with Professor the whole time. All she wanted was a professor. She finally moves on, gets her a man, and she's engaged. And this is the day of. I don't know if he realized when he realized. I don't know if it was like the day before or whatever. But because her friend and Dale not locked him in the closet and was like, no, you're not about to do this. You're not about to do this.
So that's when she been chasing after you all these years.
Yeah.
And you just,
right.
No. And now
she finally
that
moved
she
on.
is happy in something else, now you realize that you want to.
So she best friend did what she should have done, and they locked Professor Ogilvy in the closet. It was like, no, you're not about to ruin this.
That's so selfish.
You took too long. You pretty much missed your chance. But he somehow breaks out of the closet, and he still ends up at the wedding. And he's like, wait, Nikki, no, I love you.
No,
it should be me. And it's when they ended up together. I don't think she. Yeah. So it's like
she should have been like, where was all this?
All those years.
All these years I've been all in your face, and
you just act like I was just the worst thing.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
y'all tripping.
So I definitely think at the wedding is definitely inappropriate. Close to the wedding, I feel like it's also inappropriate. But I feel like before the wedding is better than at the wedding.
Yeah, night before is still. It's
absolutely. Now you hear now. It's like, yeah,
the next morning.
Yeah, it's like all this stuff.
Getting ready.
It's locked in and planned and paid for, and the people are here.
Yeah.
People in town. Yeah.
I don't think it's ever an appropriate time. If he's still boyfriend, girlfriend, maybe. But engaged, I'm just kind of like, they a little bit in. They not married yet, but it's close. That engagement is like, oh, they're serious. It
Absolutely.
Ain't just boyfriend, girlfriend.
They've moved on. They've decided to move on, and you missed your chance, and y'all just got to deal with it.
Exactly.
And I do agree with you. That is selfish, especially if you see they've moved on and they're, and you decide I'm gonna just slide in and see what happens.
Yeah, that's
because now you're just serving yourself. Because it's like, well, I'm going to tell you my feelings because I need to tell you my feelings, and my feelings are important.
Exactly.
I don't care that you've moved on. I need you to know how I feel.
No, I don't care how much love I have for somebody. If I see that they've moved on, I'm not doing that. No. Nope.
Yeah.
No.
Definitely inconsiderate. Because that again selfish, because in that moment you are only thinking about you. You're not thinking about how they're, because you're hoping they respond well, but you're not thinking of how this affects the other person.
Exactly.
Because like in all of those cases,
I just care about how I feel.
Yeah.
And will you please accept me?
Because
then the other person, and all the time they just be like, yes, I accept you. No.
And people just be like, oh, that was so sweet.
No.
He went and got his man. He went and got his woman. She went and got her man. Like stuff. No, it's not.
Got them before.
Because now you got these other people. It's like, what are they supposed to do? This person like that, they thought was the love of their life. And
it seemed like they were together for years, actually. Ian and the fiance.
Oh, probably, yeah.
Since Paris. So I'm guessing he met her in Paris. Yeah, he met her in Paris.
And then again, they broke up, but they kept hooking up. She ends up pregnant, but he's already with another girl. And they've decided they wanted to work on starting a family and all of that. And here she go at the doorstep again. Ta-da! I'm having a baby. It's like every time he moves on.
It's like, my goodness. But then with that, like,
that's all him.
Yes, and then why? When y'all decided to agree to continue sleeping with each other, it should have just been like a no and move on. A no and move on. But y'all decided to do the do. When you do the do without protecting yourself, there is a possibility you're going to get pregnant. And y'all messed all the time.
But she didn't think she could.
I can give.
That's what I'm saying. If you don't think you can have a kid, like if you don't think it's possible, you get a little more relaxed.
Like I said, the Lord was holding off, and He like, oh, well, since you want to just be out here, let's just go ahead and let this happen.
Oh, my Lord.
And here you go, and you deal with the consequences. Luckily, her consequences ended up with her married with the guy she freaking had a baby with. But, They just made a whole bunch of stupid decisions throughout their relationship over and over and over again. And my commentary, I just didn't understand. I'm like, no, back up. The only time I seen her like deny is when she was pregnant and he was in the bed with her.
Mm-hmm. He was trying to stay.
Crib. Yeah.
And she was like, nah, this not good. You got a girl. Go to her. So she had a little discipline.
3 o'clock. And I just realized it was 3 o'clock in the morning. Ain't no way. There is no way we building a crib 3 o'clock. Why are you still over there at 3 o'clock?
Well, they had been done with the crib, but they was sitting there eating cake. And then the baby started kicking. So she said the baby kicks more when she lays on her side. So she laid down, and he laid down with her so he could feel the baby.
It's like he laid down real close. Like I already knew what was about to happen. That was the only time she stopped it.
Mm-hmm.
I wish.
So she grew up a little bit. She got
tiny bit.
Stupid. But yeah, so that was my main first question. It's like, is there ever an appropriate time to do something like that, to confess your love to someone who has either moved on or like just you never told them your feelings and see them moving in a different direction?
Just get your closure another way,
or just accept that you missed out. Yeah. Okay. All right. So my next big question. It's not really a question. My next thing the main thing that I wanted to discuss. Mm-hmm. This topic of ethical non-monogamy.
That's too much just saying it.
Before we get into it, should we explain the characters first? I'll give the real definition of what it actually is, because it is a thing. Mm-hmm. It's not just in the show. It is a thing. So I'll read the definition first and then we'll get into it. Ethical non-monogamy is a relationship structure where people agree to have multiple romantic, sexual, and emotional connections with the explicit knowledge and enthusiastic consent. Y'all better be excited. Of everyone involved. It is an umbrella term that includes various relationship models like polyamory, open relationships, and relationship anarchy. And it emphasizes open communication, established boundaries, and mutual respect among all partners to ensure healthy consensual dynamics.
Yes or no?
So in the show, the Quinn meets this man. He's an athlete. He's doing very well for himself.
Baseball.
She thinks, hey, this could be it. He kind of leads her to believe, this is it. But he also has a girlfriend elsewhere. And he kind of wants to bring her in on the party. He wants her to be. He's like, I will literally give you everything. I'll buy you this loft out or this house. Like, I will, to show you that I'm committed to you. I'll do whatever I need except marry you and leave this other chick alone.
Did he say he didn't want to
marry? I don't.
Or he said he wanted her to be there, have a family, and
he said I want all of that too. But he never.
Oh, no, he said he wanted her to be his primary partner.
Yeah. Hey guys, like my shirt? That's me on my shirt wearing my Faith Over Logic hoodie. How cool is that? I'm sure you see me wear Faith Over Logic t-shirts and hoodies quite often, so I figured why not tell you a little more about it. So Faith Over Logic is my faith-based apparel brand. You can find it at faithoverlogic.com. The goal is to give you a wearable way to encourage yourself and others to trust God more than you need for things to make sense according to your own logic, because it won't always make sense. So your faith needs to outweigh your need for things to make sense. We have the hoodies, we have sweatshirts, we have t-shirts, we've got hats, leggings, all kinds of things. Multiple ways for you to go out and share your faith and look good while doing it. There's also a blog over there where every once in a while I try to drop something encouraging or inspirational. So you can check that out if you like. Subscribe to the blog, get your merch, share with your friends, all of the things. Find everything you need at www.faithoverlogic.com. Main chick, while he has side chicks elsewhere. And the side chick was down. She met Quinn and was like, hey, this is how it works, because he was like, well, I'm gone half the year. What do you expect me to do? Blah, blah, blah. And he's like,
videos.
You can't
FaceTime me.
And he's like, you can't just be everywhere with me all the time because you have a life too. So he's like, so to satisfy that. pretty much.
Get people in trouble.
I've got old girl. She can just pick up and hop around with me, and you'll be here. My main chick with the things. That was kind of the show sitch, and Quinn was kind of considering it because she was thought like
she wants love.
Yeah, and she was like, maybe this is the way I get it. Maybe
Absolutely not.
Maybe I have to be okay with this.
God would never do you like that.
Well, sharing
he brings
my
the
man.
best. He brings the best.
So let's see. Do I want to ask the question first? Yes. Go for it. Why not? Do you think this is just a lazy excuse for a man to be with multiple women?
Yes.
Or is it an actual mindset? Like, is there some justification?
No, ain't no justification. No. Because, okay. And there's been a lot of like relationships I've heard that where the man has multiple girls, but then the girls can't have a man. They can only have him. So you mean to tell me
that's not equal?
That you can step out and bring home many girlfriends, but I can't have nobody? I have to be with just you? How does that don't make sense.
Okay, what if it's not like that though? What if everybody's open to have all their people?
Then y'all might as well everybody should have just stayed single and y'all just sleep away and catch all of the diseases and all of the things, okay? Y'all just be single, just no strings attached. I don't love you. Y'all sleep together and move on. Ain't no, because he was saying I love you and all of the things. I want a family. I'll buy you this. No, Dominique. No. I don't want to share.
I'm just asking the questions.
I
don't disagree.
I know you don't, but because some people,
for conversation's sake, I have to ask the questions.
I know, but I'm just so irritated because people are really out here doing these things.
And it's not just a man thing. Some chicks don't want to be, so they be like, hey, let me have my roster also, and you go do your thing. When we need to link up, we can link up. But maybe like they just feel like they have that connection with their person, but they just also want to explore elsewhere, so that they have their main connection and then their fun connections.
Do you see how stupid and confusing that sounds? The Lord is not about confusion. It's not. It is confusing. Somebody's feelings are gonna get hurt. I don't care how much it, but oh no, he can do, she can do. No, you gonna never trust. You gonna always have questions in the back of your mind.
You think so?
Yes, I think so.
Even if y'all have had this conversation and have agreed this is what we want.
Yes, because look what happened to Camille and Ian. Oh, let's just be single and just mess with each other. And then once he's saying, oh, well, I'm talking to other people. Oh, you're talking to other people.
But they were monogamous, though. And then they tried to be relaxed. They went from a monogamous, engaged sitch to a friends with benefits sitch. And they had history. If y'all don't have history and y'all have been just flinging it up anyway, you don't think that changes?
If you're out there doing that, let me know if feelings really don't evolve like that and then you feel some type of way. Man, I promise. I think people be lying when they be like, oh, no, he could do whatever and no feelings. Like you don't feel no type of way.
Unless
unless they doing it too.
Yeah. Like they truly don't want that. It's like, please go elsewhere until I need you again. Or please be our main person, but please go do also fun stuff because I'm also going to go do fun stuff. Like,
I guess where I get irritated is when you try to make it as if like this is like you doing all the relationship stuff. Mm-hmm. I love you, the family, whatever. And you still want to do that. It's like leave all of that out. Just sleep with each other and just move on. And if y'all decide y'all want to come back and sleep with each other again, whatever, and go back. It's when y'all add all the other stuff in there. I guess it's what irritated me about Mr.
What's his name? Seth, maybe?
Seth as the actor. What's his actual name?
Kofi Cerebos.
Him.
Queen Sugar.
Queen Sugar.
Okay. So one of his explanations or thoughts in the show was, you have different friends for different needs, and there's never a question about that. Why is it an issue when it comes to romance?
That's friendship.
Why you can't have a different girl for a different need? So you got your main chick, the one who's present and nurturing, and then you got your other chick that's there for you to do your things when you're So
I wish you would ask the question, well, can I do this too? Is it okay if I'm out here too? Can I go have somebody else? Because you don't satisfy all my... That's all you telling me. You don't satisfy all of my needs. So I got to go find somebody else to fill that little need. And then if another need is not filled by this person, then I got to go find another person.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you will never be satisfied. You'll never be satisfied. Never. How about take the one person, let them know, hey, what you need, because there goes communication again. Mm-hmm. See if they can do it.
Mm-hmm. See if they're willing to even attempt to, feel that.
And then if not, then you move on to somebody else, and you don't build no relationship with them. Because I know Quinn in the beginning, they were like, oh, let's just mess around.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. He was at first under the impression she was also with multiple people, because she was like, I'm all the fun, no feelings.
Yeah, but then, like, what'd she say, 5 months went past, they done did a black love photo shoot with family and fake kids and marriage and all of this, and they started getting closer.
I think she's the main example of when people start off saying, yes, I want the fun with no feelings, but she ended up catching feelings, as they say. Mm-hmm. But he stuck to the original plan. So then that, a lot of people be like, you can't just have fun with no feelings. She is the example of those people that people be talking about. It's like, I do think some people, depending on the way they're wired, I don't want to say people have issues, but it's like they may have some certain detachments that do allow them to function like that.
Issues.
Well, I'm not, I wasn't trying to diagnose.
Everybody have issues. You ain't perfect.
You right.
We all have issues, and there's a reason why you were detached like that. Look at how Ty did.
You right. You are right.
Let's call it like it is.
Well, I just don't want to tell the people they wrong for functioning how they function.
You wrong for function how you function.
Cause like just cause I wouldn't do it. It's not me to tell you.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, she is that prime example. When people have that argument, ain't no way you can do this long and never feel anything. She is the picture of that type of person.
These conversations stress me out.
Bless it. Well, it's gonna get worse.
Really be thinking about this.
Well, so come to find out, Kofi actually feels this way in real life. He did an interview after, and I was like, "Oh,
shut up!"
No.
Well, if he, then they scene shouldn't have been cut off.
True.
Well, no, she's married, so.
But she's had scenes before. Anywho, neither here nor there. So something really he said, yes, he feels like, he said he's had a couple long-term relationships, and he's like, he still ended up hurt in the end, like once they broke up or whatever. And he says monogamy felt restrictive and performative. He felt like you're playing a role. So that made him start to think and ask, like, why do we do things this way? Why does it have to be one man, one woman? And yes, his parents are still together and married. He said, and I love that for them, pretty much. And he's like, I'm gonna read his thing real quick.
How do you have an example at home for how it can work, and you think the opposite way?
You want me to read
like it won't work? I guess
I'm gonna try to read fast
because
I don't want to keep you here too long.
My gosh.
Kofi Cerebo has declared his relationship style as ethical non-monogamy. Blah blah blah. He plays Seth. Let's get to the important part. Ethical non-monogamy refers to open communication and consensuality between all romantic and sexual partners that a couple has, as opposed to committing infidelity. So nobody's cheating on anybody. We've all agreed to this.
That's what y'all say in y'all brain to make it right.
In the clip, he explained his first 2 relationships lasted nearly 5 years. Still, his life changed after the breakups, leading him to pursue a different Relationship method. I started working every day. Then there's the fame element and the abundance of people and exposure. I've just had different shifts and different seasons where it feels like sometimes non-monogamy feels like role playing, and it sometimes feels restrictive. So there's an element of it that feels performative, and I understand the tradition of it, but there's part of me that just had questions. He said, I went through some phases where I'm like, well, why? Why do we do it like this? And is this how I want to do it? In observing people who play those roles, including his parents, the actor says he notices some blind spots, but still respects the practice of monogamy. I honor the tradition, and I love the simplicity of monogamy and how we can still remain whole and still remain true to ourselves as individuals and as independent thinkers living this life. He concluded that the real goal was for daters to just figure out what works for them. Whatever you do, just do it wholeheartedly. To me, it sounds like he got his feelings hurt. And then he also likes the access to all the people that came with being famous. So he's like, let's just do the things.
I don't know. And I think it's because I'm a believer. And so
absolutely. That shapes the way you feel about it.
Exactly. And there's a reason. There's a reason, and he gives us reasons. Many reasons.
Okay.
People feelings will. I don't care how much you like. I'm not gonna catch fit. I don't believe not one bit that you are gonna feel some type of way. And if you feel some type of way, you probably just won't say anything. Mm-hmm. But
well, that's how you end up with all these situationships and stuff, because people be like, oh no, we just hooking up, we not together. But then there's the whole we're together but not together. It's like, we not together, but you also better not go get nobody else. It'd be all of those type of dynamics. And that's
how trust issues happen. All these these people out here who, and now I'm just gonna speak on us Black people and all of the things that we going through with each other, and people just don't trust each other anymore. People just want to do. There's many babies just out here, families forming without a full family. Like, there's just a whole bunch happening just because y'all want to have fun and be with multiple people.
You don't want to be tied down to one person for whatever reason.
And it is destroying people's lives and how they think about relationships. Prime example, what is happening today just in relationships. Everybody wants love, but nobody trusts each other. Nobody trusts each other. Don't nobody want to work through it. Don't nobody want to communicate on, okay, look, this is what I want. Okay? Can we work on this? Practice? That's how you practice all things to get better at it. Like, even in a marriage, like, if it's something that you want, you're supposed to. Nobody's ever gonna come in doing exactly and being a perfect partner. Okay, that's something that you have to work on. And I ain't even married. Y'all marriage folks, y'all speak on it. But I'm just saying, that's just my mindset. Yes, I think everybody's feelings will always be hurt, and I think you're asking yourself why it got to be this way, because just plain and simple, you're not a believer, and he gives reasons why. And I'm not trying to convert none of y'all, whatever. If you watch us, then you're probably a believer too. So some of y'all, but I'm just saying, goodness gracious, I don't like that thought process. I just don't like the thought process. I don't. You hurt, and because you don't get everything in one relationship, oh, let me go find it a whole bunch of other people.
I think. Yeah, it's not a trauma reaction or response. But yeah, I think it's, then you start moving from fear of fear of being hurt again. So it's like, well, I'm not going to commit to anybody. I'm going to just, or committing but not committing, or committing to multiple. It's like it takes the pressure off of this one person. I'm not justifying. I'm just trying to think of the mindset, like what the mindset is. Yeah. Especially if you've had the monogamy and you honor or appreciate the tradition, if you're willing to have a main chick, it's like you want that connection, but it's like, but you also want the freedom. It like takes the pressure off. It's like,
so y'all don't want the relationship. Y'all just want the sex part. Let's just
some of them. No, true. Yes,
y'all want the sex
for the
part.
multiple.
That's it.
Yes.
Y'all can't tell me otherwise. That's all you want. You just want to have sex.
But I'm trying to figure out, like, why is there a need for a main chick though? Because they do want some of the perks of having a girlfriend ish type, like the main chick to fulfill all the girlfriend roles.
Because maybe that main chick is doing,
like, that's what I'm saying. Like, they still desire that, but they want the freedom to go smash all the other people. And so then that's when I was gonna say, I feel like when he said it feels restrictive, I'm like, that's because you got to do right when you with one person, and some people just not ready to do right. So it's like, no, this puts me in a box. That's just because you're not ready to do right. So you're making an excuse to go do the things,
which is dumb. It's dumb. Y'all gonna make me cuss on this third podcast episode. I hate these situations.
For you, you the one that got edited.
Now, I ain't edited nothing. Because, look, these people really think like this.
Absolutely. So I have another question. I know this is getting long, but we're just going to make Brandy matter for a few more minutes.
Y'all know these conversations frustrate me.
We're just going to stress Brandy out for a few more minutes.
And that's just me being naive, because I know that everybody does not believe what I believe.
Correct.
And I guess I get frustrated because I'm like, but you should. But I know you don't. Yeah. I know everybody does not. Everybody is not on the same belief system. And I don't know, it just gets frustrating.
There are some people.
Even if you don't even have a belief, just the relationship.
Some people not rocking with commitment and stuff, and a lot of times it does come from other issues deep down. It just comes out as, oh, I don't want to be tied down. They haven't done the work to figure out why they don't want to be.
Y'all don't want to be tied down, but y'all still being tied down by having all these babies.
Are they though? Not all of them are present.
Well, yeah, but it's like, that's a whole nother thing.
Correct. Correct.
That frustrates me.
Well, hold on. Buckle your seatbelts.
What else about the frustrate?
How do you feel?
How do I feel? You know how.
About men that don't necessarily, they're not trying to do multiple sitch. They are down with having one person, but they don't want to get married.
Then don't come talk to me.
So it's like they want a partner. They do desire that. They do want that, but they also want their own space. So like they don't even want to cohabitate. So like there are two situations. Let me do it this way, because I be trying to. Okay, first person. He said he's willing to buy her a house and like take care of all of the stuff, but he also wants to have his own house, and he also doesn't believe in like the legal part of marriage. So he does not want to get married, but he does want a partner. He does not want to live with her. So they want their own houses.
Why? Does he give a why? Or that's just another example of you not taking accountability and wanting to do right fully?
I don't remember the why. He doesn't believe in the whole legal.
You think you could just pull
construct.
off and leave whenever you feel like it? Mm-hmm. When you get frustrated or mad, you could just, oh well, I'm not married, so I can just pull off.
Well, she can too. So that's what I'm saying. He's willing to take care of all the things. He just wants his own space. He wants her to have her house, him to have his house, and he also doesn't want the legal restriction, the legally. He doesn't believe in the whole, you know how people are like, oh, it's just a piece of paper. I think he's one of them.
Then find a female who thinks the same way, because what happens is some of y'all, because I was just going to point out one or the other, because it happens on both sides. Mm-hmm. Some of y'all come out here and y'all find a person who wants the opposite, and y'all show them all these things and then it change later on. It's like it's not communicated from the beginning. Like, be straight up front. Hey, I want to just sleep with you. And give us a chance to, say yes or no.
Yes. I feel like in cases like this, when people's mindset is this lot, then like this is what I feel like they make it in the beginning.
Yeah. Okay. Well, like, hey,
because that's the only way for this to work anyway. Because she's gonna be like, now why I can't live here? Like, I feel like those things have to be communicated early on.
If it's communicated in the beginning and you agree with it, hey, go on by all means. Okay. I don't want to hear no complaints, no nothing. Okay.
Now this other one, he does not want to live together either. He doesn't want to get married. He is one. His feelings got hurt, and he's not really. He's trying to. His feelings got hurt, and he's moving. He's letting that influence the way he moves now. But yes, he doesn't want to live together, but he also wants, like, he doesn't want nobody telling him what to do type. He don't want her trying to control nothing.
So be by yourself.
He wants the freedom. Yeah, and he's down. He's fine with that. He's like,
don't talk to nobody. Don't try to holler. Don't try to date.
He's fine with having like a girl or something.
No.
But he doesn't. No. Now I do feel like that scenario is way worse than the other one. Both are bad. Well, not bad.
Yes.
But
bad.
I don't understand. Well, no. Whatever works for you. It's like if you're doing all the married things. But are you, though? If you're not living together, y'all just together.
There's some famous people that are like that are actually married and they live in two separate houses.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. So, like, what is the difference here?
What does that, what does that do? Married folk, what does that do living in two separate houses?
Some people like their space that much.
Okay, get a bigger house and have one side a man cave and a woman cave on the other side, which I would absolutely love to do. Okay? Oh, absolutely. Yes. If you need some space, I pray that my man does not ever want to have space from me. Okay? Not clingy either. But I'm just saying, like,
you don't need to be in a whole nother house.
I have to get away from my wife. My gosh, she is just annoying. Like, I know it's going to be some times where we both get on each other's nerves, but not to the point where I need a whole nother house.
A whole nother house.
That money can go towards a kid's tuition or something.
Especially
a saving, some investments.
Oh, I wonder how that will. He doesn't want kids either. Because I would say, I wonder how that would work. If you love your space that much that you're willing to put them in a whole nother house, where do the kids go? The kids got to stay with their mama. So now she's a part-time single mama. Are you going over there every day until they go to bed? You know
what I'm saying? Like, it's just all confusing.
But I guess you intentionally don't bring kids into that situation then.
I would hope not. But then you got the dumb ones out there that just brings them on in. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm being very negative. But this is a very negative conversation. So I'm sorry if I've offended some of y'all to do this. I apologize.
So I guess the question was, do they truly want a partner?
No.
If they want their own space?
No.
And don't actually want to get married? Like,
nope.
Is that still a partnership?
No.
Okay.
You should have just stayed single.
I mean, you're just girlfriend and boyfriend. You live in two different houses, and y'all be girlfriend and boyfriend forever.
No, we single. We ain't even boyfriend, girlfriend.
Okay.
We're single. We're completely single.
Well, then that goes back to then you can just go do the stuff with other people if you're single.
Yeah, so, make sure y'all finding the people that agree with this and being with those people. Because, again, what happens is y'all find people that don't want to do it, and then people's feelings get hurt.
Yes. I think all of that is avoided with a conversation. Like, you got to, whenever you want to move in a way that's away from, like, the traditional, you got to make it clear, hey, I don't really rock. This is what I'm kind of looking for. So that the people can make their decision before feelings get involved.
That's all I'm asking for, communication. And a lot of times, communication is not even had. And now people are irritated. People are unaliving each other. People are showing up, popping up in people's houses. People are searching through phones. People, like, it's just.
Well, the phones and stuff, that happens in regular.
I know. But it's just.
Singular,
I
traditional.
just all the things. Everything that negatively happens just happens. This has drained me.
Well, Harlem is a great show.
I
just had questions.
She did. Here's the thing. I am very serious about relationships.
She is, as she should be. I mean, I am too, but I don't get it riled up. She does.
I take it serious. And I guess, my past relationships, I'm just kind of like, I know what I'm going to deal with, and I know what I'm not going to deal with absolutely anymore.
Got you. I feel that. And that also shapes how you see stuff too.
Exactly.
So I get that.
I'm a very, very loyal person. And when I'm in a relationship, it's always been like that for me. When I'm in a relationship, I'm in that relationship.
As you should
Whatever
be.
issues we have, we talk about those issues and we work those issues out. Now, if at any time, because I've never been engaged, just boyfriend, girl, at any time you would like to step out or move on, please let me know so I could then, and you can move on with your life. But it's not always been like that. You people. So I don't know. I take relationships very seriously.
Absolutely.
As I think everybody should, but everybody doesn't. Everybody don't think like me.
The fact is, everybody doesn't. So, some people don't believe in marriage, and they have their own reasons. Some just feel like they just have all of this love, and all of the people need to experience it. So
I want.
Or they've
legacy.
seen marriages be bad, so it's like, why would I even want to do that? It's like so many people have so many things that influence their thoughts and how they view certain types of relationships and the dynamics, and it shapes what they want. And then, yes, sometimes it is rooted in some other underlying things, but
always.
Yeah.
So I apologize if I was negative through this whole conversation, and
your
if I've offended,
your feelings and your thoughts are your thoughts. You did call some people dumb, possibly. So I mean,
I did. I think y'all just need to think more. I don't know. Because people be like, we're logical thinkers. Like, if you're logical,
maybe being with other people makes logical sense to them. You can justify anything, whether it's right or not. Like, people can find a way to justify whatever they want to do.
That's horrible. That's like extra work. Who wants to deal with multiple people and try to figure out multiple people's attitudes and their ways and character and all of that? I don't understand how guys can deal with multiple females and just how emotional we are. Some of us not that super emotional. I don't even know why.
I would say speak for yourself.
Yeah, because that's always been the narrative that females are so emotional. Y'all so emotional beings.
And
everybody's emotional.
Absolutely.
Beings.
These dudes be out here.
We can be logical too.
Yes.
But no, there's a lot of dudes out here that's emotional beings.
Yes. And I think emotional gets a negative connotation, but it's not. You should acknowledge your emotions and express them and all the things. That's what's wrong with some people. They just so bottled up and they don't know how to process them and all of that. And so they start doing crazy stuff too.
And you talking about not emotional beings. We all emotional beings. Shoot.
Absolutely.
Jesus was
whether
emotional.
You want to acknowledge them or not, or express them.
God is emotional. He gave us these emotions. Just make them stable. I apologize, everybody.
Listen, I asked your opinion.
Do you?
You gave it.
I'll pray for you. Do you? Do what works for you.
I mean, you let us know.
Just make sure y'all communicate these do yous and what you want to do. Make sure you communicate, because this is how people get in trouble. This is how people get into situations and people showing up at your door. Or people getting arrested. Or people like... then here comes kids, and like, yeah, just communicate. If you don't want no kids, you shouldn't be out here sleeping without no protection. If you don't want to get married and you don't want no stable, just one, then you shouldn't be acting like that's what you want to do. I'm done. Okay, great conversation. Harlem, y'all.
Watch Harlem. And let us know how you feel about ethical non-monogamy and Camille and Ian and the rest of the characters, because it was all about. I mean, Camille was the main. That was obvious. Camille was the main character, so it was built around her, just like Sex and the City is built around Carrie. Yeah, Carrie Bradshaw.
See, I know her name. Yeah.
But yeah, so good show. But it led to some. I mean, it led to valid conversations. I think like those were.
Yeah.
So
this last season just kind of irritated me, and I wanted everybody to end up having a happy ending. Not everybody, but most. Like somebody. I wanted somebody to have a happy ending. It looked like everybody did.
Yeah, it didn't happen it didn't happen necessarily romantically for all of them, but they did have a happy ending. Yeah. And I think honestly, I think that's good that it got portrayed that way, because it doesn't always work. Everybody doesn't always find their
in toxic relationships and nobody's happy. Like,
I get that.
Goodness gracious.
It's like, why couldn't anybody have a non-tumultuous situation? I do get that. I agree. But I'm just saying, like, the way she wrapped it up.
Yeah.
Everybody doesn't always just find their perfect husband. Everybody doesn't always get the man in the career. Like, some people, that is how the way it played out for them is kind of the reality for a lot of people. Like, Angie had to pick. Mm-hmm. Quinn almost settled, but decided to choose what she knew she wanted in the end. And it's like, people really do be faced with their decisions. Like, it's like, well, if I don't take this one, I'm not gonna have one at all.
Yeah.
But so I can see how that portrays like reality, and it's like, is their happiness and their happy ending wasn't necessarily tied up in whether or not they ended up with a person, because Quinn she's doing well styling. Angie got the role that she's been working for this whole time. Like, now, of course, Ty ends up with the business happy ending and the romantic happy ending, and same for Camille. But they all got happy endings. It's just not necessarily the one that we thought they would or that they were working towards.
Right. Yeah, y'all watch it. It's a really good show. I really do think that it could have kept going just as long as Sex and the City could have. I mean, it did.
Yeah.
And that, it went on for a very long time, and they even brought it back. Which you said we didn't need. Did we need?
It was okay.
I haven't seen it, so I'm gonna check it out.
It was okay. I think the first season was probably the best.
Okay.
It wasn't like, oh my gosh, y'all should have kept that, but also, like, if it never came out, we would have been fine.
Okay.
It's like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, but this is one of those shows that it didn't need to be canceled.
Absolutely.
It could have absolutely gone on for some years. It still can happen, like Dominique said in the beginning. It still can, because it didn't end like it. Oh, you can't come back and start something else.
She can pick up right where she left off.
Yes. So I really hope that it is taken to another network, and that it does come back. Just like I want Lovecraft to come back, just like it's some other ones out there. Whatever, but yeah. So yeah, y'all check out Harlem, and just let us know what y'all think in the comments about all of these conversations and these questions. Again, I'm gonna apologize.
Crashing weddings, confessing your love, ethical non-monogamy,
and messing with everybody.
Okay.
Well, just trying to be in a relationship.
All right.
Sorry, y'all. I'm a very positive person. This just, comedy show or something. I'm so mad, irritated. All right, y'all. It's the business spotlight. Business spotlight. Business spotlight goes to Saint Wagstaff, and I hope that I'm saying your name right. Saint Wagstaff. He is a licensed barber based out of Durham, North Carolina. He is an award-winning celebrity stylist, a barber and loctician, and he offers barber classes. Maybe we should connect him to connect him to he just to name just someone he has cut hair for, Jalen Wright for the Miami Dolphins. And he recently participated in a back to school event for like free haircuts and stuff because our students started back to school. You can find him on Instagram at Barber in Demand #1, the number 1, Barber in Demand #1. And you can also either book his classes, book him for haircuts at getsquire.com/pro/Saint-Wagstaff. We'll have it on the screen. Y'all will be able to click on that in the description. And you can also find him on Facebook at Saint Wagstaff and also on TikTok at Barber in Demand. So that is that Saint Wagstaff barber out of Durham, North Carolina. Y'all hit him up, get your haircuts. He's really good. Get your hair locked and retwisted and all of the things. Which that is pretty neat.
I don't see many retwisted and lined up.
Yeah, retwisted and lined up. It's awesome. Yes, I think have I met him before? I think I've met him one time, and that was through Queston Clay, who we've had a business spotlight. Yeah, so he does a lot of videos for him. So yeah, y'all hit him up. Cool. If you're in the Durham, Raleigh, Chapel Hill area, hit him up for your haircuts and locks. Yeah, and that is the business spotlight. Yay! And we thank y'all for joining us for another episode of Hey Fave. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribes.
Just like that.
Subscribe. Make sure you let us know how you feel in the comments. Hopefully I won't get too much. Dominique didn't do it. It was me. Okay? I talked a lot of junk. I didn't talk junk. I just spoke what I felt.
Express your opinions.
I did. I expressed, and everybody has the right to express their opinions.
You all right.
Be respectful. Was I respectful?
Sure.
Not calling some of y'all out of y'all name. That wasn't respectful. I'll admit that. But let us know how y'all feel in the comments. If you've seen Harlem, all of the questions that Dominique had for you about these different relationships and situations, and y'all be safe out here. Y'all be safe in these streets. Oh my gosh. We can't do no more conversations like this.
Okay.
Yes, we can. I'm going to control myself. Self-control. Self-control. We can do it. We can do it. Okay?
I mean, they're valid. Those, I thought they were like valid questions that
they are
to be
valid.
Discussed.
You did very good. Great questions, Dominique. Just irritated me. The answers.
I mean, it's sure
the thought process.
Somebody else probably watched, because I thought maybe somebody else watched Harlem and had these same thoughts. Like, is there ever a right time to do it? What about this non-monogamy stuff?
That irritated me the most.
I know it did.
I'm sorry. Again, I apologize, y'all. We gonna move on.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, right. Y'all. We'll see y'all in the next episode. Peace out. Goodbye.
Bye.